Hey everyone, I went to the comic book store today and I got a whole bunch of comics. So let's see, one of the cool things that they do is they'll have these like packs of comics for $1. There's usually like 3 comics, sometimes there's like 4 or whatever. So I got a bunch of these, I got a bunch of other comics, and I just want to go through some of them with you. So yeah, let's see what I got. Hopefully there's some cool stuff in here. This one I got it for this Bloodshot comic. Big fan of the old Valiant and Bloodshot comics. Those are cool. Let's see, number 21. This is one of the later series when Valiant was changing the design style of their covers. And then Bad Rock from Image. 1C. Not sure what that is. Is it different than like just a normal issue 1? Because I know there are lots of Image comics with really weird numbering systems or just weird stuff in general. Then there was an Archer and Armstrong comic. Pretty sure I already have this one. Oh. Okay, there's like something spilled on the bottom of this. Made the pages stick together. Oh well, it's not too bad. All the pages come apart. Okay, whatever. I already have this, I'm pretty sure, so that's probably going to charity. Let's see, next up. Let's see, another Bloodshot comic. And another Bloodshot comic, and what's in the middle? Oh, a third Bloodshot comic. Cool. So look, number 4, 5, and 0 with a cool shiny cover. Looks like it's Bloodshot and Eternal Warrior on the cover. Oh, in fact, I think, yeah, Eternal Warrior on all 3 covers. Weird. Let's see, Stormwatch, this one. Yeah, Image Stormwatch, not really a fan. I don't think I've read any Stormwatch comics. If I ever found, like, issue 1, maybe I'd give it a look. Let's see, Exo Man-O-War number 26. I definitely don't have this one. I do have some Exo Man-O-War comics. I like it okay, it's fine. Not my favorite thing in the world, but it's cool. And then a classic X-Men comic. This was really cool to find. I love finding these old classic X-Men comics. And the normal X-Men comics, too. Any X-Men stuff is... Oh, and I love this. In the back, they show, like, the original covers of the comics that are collected in here, or the parts of the comics. Okay, Marvel Comics presents Weapon X. And then a Solar Man of the Atom comic. And then a Malibu X-Mutants book. Okay. I don't know too much about Malibu comics. I think, did they do the Protectors? Because I did read some of Protectors, I think, when I was little. Okay, here's a weird thing. Harrier Comics presents Shock Therapy, number 6. Alright. So it's a weird indie comic. I don't know anything about it. Is it an anthology comic? It kind of looks like one of the old indie anthology comics I would read back when I was a kid. Oh, and Archer versus Armstrong. I'm not sure if I have... I know I have this one. I had one when I was a kid, but the cover ripped off, so if that's the only copy that I have of this, I might swap that one out for this one. And then, Mort the Dead Teenager from Marvel. Yeah, Marvel had a comic called The Dead Teenager. No idea what to expect from this. He's young, he's life function challenged. Okay. Part 4 of 4. Okay, so this was like a limited series or something. That's weird. I've never... Actually, I might have actually heard of that. It does sound kind of familiar. Okay, next up is, Sherwood, Texas. Looks to be a more recent comic. I don't really know what to make of it. Iron Man versus the Captain. We got U.S. Agent in the back there. Oh, and we got Iron Man in the red and silver, my favorite look for him. And then, X-Force. Let's see. Versus Shield. Okay. I do like X-Force, so that's cool. Okay. Next pack of comics here. X-Men Unlimited 38. Pretty sure I don't have that. I have a lot of X-Men Unlimited comics. Oh, and then that same Solar comic that I already got. And then Justice League Cry for Justice #1. Not a big DC guy, but, I don't know, I might give it a read sometime if I'm bored. Oh, and, Nightwing. Oh, and the same Bloodshot comic that I got in that other pack. What's in the middle? Oh, it's another Archer and Armstrong one. The same, exact same one. That's the one problem with these, like, packs of comics is sometimes you'll get doubles, especially if you're getting a lot of them, but for $1, it's not too bad. So, like, these ones, I picked them out because there was usually, like, at least one comic that you can see on one side or the other that I wanted. So, in this one, we got Storm, a solo Storm comic. That is cool. #1. Unfortunately, it looks like it got wet. It is... Ugh. Can you hear that? But it looks to be in readable shape. Like, none of the pages are, like, stuck together and ripping apart or anything, so that's good. It's still in readable condition, and that's what I care about. And then we got a Spawn comic, #25. Pretty sure let's see, yeah, I definitely have this now. I got, like, a big, like, omnibus Spawn. Oh, and here's that same Archer and Armstrong thing again. I got a big, like, Spawn omnibus a while ago that has, like, the first 30 issues, I think. Oh, this one is just a single issue. Let's see. X-Men, The Secret Revealed Special Onslaught update inside. Oh, number 54, so when Onslaught was a big thing. Surprised they never brought Onslaught into the X-Men movies. This was a really cool thing I found. Mephisto versus the X-Factor. Yeah, the X-Factor. Anyway, also, Mephisto. That's cool. I like him, and I like X-Factor, so this was a really cool thing to find. #2. I'd never heard of this, so I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for the first one. Hoping I can find that sometime. See, another single thing. Spectacular Spider-Man Annual #7. With, whatever that guy's name was. I know his name, but I can't remember what it was. Then, let's see, what's this thing? X-Men 95. Heir to Apocalypse versus Sinister. No idea what this is. Is it a one-shot, or is it an actual issue? I think it's a one-shot thing. Oh yeah, and then I got, Punisher #6 from the new Punisher series. Haven't been the biggest fan of it, but something. Oh, another pack of comics. Okay, we got X-Force #42. The back is kind of rolled a little bit. I have to be careful with that one. Harbinger from Valiant Comics. Definitely not a fan of Harbinger. Like, it's okay, but it's not for me. And apparently a lot of other people agree it's never been, like, super big, although they did bring it back a few years ago, I think. And then the other thing is, let's see, X-Men 68 with Marrow on the cover. That's cool, I like Marrow. And then right here we got a new X-Men 127 with a Zorn on the cover. I like this cover. This is a cool cover. Looks like it's a little faded or something. Oh, Harbinger. Just as I was talking about it. And Maverick. Yeah, one of the Maverick solo series issues. That's cool to find. I like Maverick. It's always cool to find new Maverick comics. Okay, then we got X Nation 2099. I don't know this. I'm guessing it's X-Men in the year 2099 or something? I don't know. I don't think I've read any X Nation Oh, Harbinger again. The same Harbinger issue. What the... And then X Factor Underground. Corner's bent up there. That's annoying. See, next up is Bloodshot, and Archer Armstrong. Okay. The one where his nose is being stung by a bee on the cover. Oh yeah, and this was a cool thing. The Punisher and Painkiller Jane. I've been looking for this. Let's see, I have a whole bunch of Punisher comics, and let's see, I have nearly every like Punisher team-up thing. This is one of the few that I was missing, and I finally found it. Freaking awesome. Love it. No idea if it's any good. Maybe it sucks. I don't know. Still happy to own it. Let's see, then, Savage Dragon 24. I like Savage Dragon, okay. I was never, like, a huge fan of it. Let's see, Alpha Flight with a really violent cover there. And then another Solar comic. This is, let's see, I have the Solar issue, I think. I remember really liking this one. I don't remember much about it. But I remember, like, the bad guy was actually kind of interesting, and Solar was a cool character, and I think this comic kind of got me into Solar for a while. I tried reading some more of it, and it didn't really, like, appeal to me, but I did like this one issue. It was really good. Or at least I think it was. I don't know. Teenager me had some different opinions from adult me. So we got Uncanny X-Men 301, and the cover's bent down there. Move that back there. And then we got Buggin' Rebels 95 from DC. No idea what this is. I don't know DC stuff too well. And then Exiles in the Uncanny X-Men. Oh, so there was like a crossover with the X-Men and Exiles? Neat. Then there's like movie commercials all over this. There's X2 on the back, and I saw Hulk somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. There's for the Hulk movie. Okay, I guess it's only 2, but it sure seems like a lot. Oh, and there was some other silly commercial I saw in here. What? Where? Oh, there it is! Trouble! Yeah, Trouble. Linkara did a video all about it. Go watch it. Or don't. Ugh, Trouble. So then we got Uncanny X-Men 356. Cool. I love finding X-Men comics, especially... I'm pretty sure I don't have these. I don't know. I didn't have my list with me. I have them all, like, written down. Oh, this is a weird cover. Eternal Enemy, with Eternal Warrior turning into Jigsaw, it looks like, on the cover. And then Gambit and the Eternals #2, which I'm pretty sure I have an issue of already. So yeah, this one might be going to charity if I don't... if I already have it. Let's see, X-Men number 171. Awesome. Looks like the top in the back here might have gotten a little ripped or something, but readable condition, so that's cool. Let's see, what's this commercial here? Oh, Psychonauts, cool. Oh, and here's here's that same Eternal Warrior comic. And Ultimate X-Men Annual Issue 1. I have an... Oh wait, or is it New X-Men Annual that I'm thinking of? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I don't have this. Cover feels weird. It's like a magazine cover or something. Oh yeah, then there was this weird thing. This one was taped up weird. Oh, okay, so let's see. All 3 issues in here were a New Mutants mini-series or something. So there's Truth or Death, 1 of 3, and then 2, and then 3, with Wolfsbane on the cover. Cool. That was why I bought it, was because I like Wolfsbane. Let's see, then we got Bloodstrike, yay. Ray in the Future Force, I never got into this. And then Chapel, number 1, apparently. I'll read it. I don't think I have this, actually. I have a Chapel comic, but I don't think it's this one. Unless they did, like, alternate covers. It doesn't look familiar. I'm flipping through it. It doesn't look familiar to me. Let's see, and then, X Factor number 44. I don't think I have it. Oh, and the cover is kind of rolling off there a little bit. But rest of it's in okay shape, so that's cool. Thor number 36, 538. I don't know what's going on with the numbering, but anyway, Thor, yay, Thor. I like Thor alright. Again, not a character I'm super big into, but he's fine. Harbinger. I think some of these was, like, they're just a way to get rid of extra, like, Valiant comics that nobody wants. Oh, and this was a weird thing. Gambit number 25. I had no idea Gambit had that many solo issues, like, that lasted a whole series. Here's a really beat-up Justice League comic that's, like, barely holding together. Oh, a whole bunch of pages are bent. Feels dusty. Ugh. Cover's a little ripped on the side there. And the back has, like, dirt on it. What happened here? And then Deathmate. The greatest comic ever! Like, I like Wildcats, so I remember being kind of into Deathmate back when I was super into Wildcats, but there's a reason these are dirt cheap everywhere, that nobody gives a crap about Deathmate. Oh, and this is the last pack of comics. Let's see, so first up is a Generation X comic special event. Oh, Generation X 95, so I guess it's like a, special one-shot issue. Another Deathmate comic. And then, Secret Weapons. Best way to end this, okay. So there's a bunch of the comics I got today. A lot of good ones. I got some really cool stuff, like, especially considering that, like, yeah, these packs were like $1. There's like 1 or 2 of them that was $2, but yeah, most of them are $1. That's like just an unbeatable price, especially when you're finding stuff that you actually want. Like, even if there's only 1 comic in there that you want, you still have 2 other ones, and if one of those other ones is one you want, then that's a great deal. So yeah, go to Soundground in Vestal, New York. They have just, yeah, it's amazing. Plus they have tons more comics for great prices. I was digging through the new arrivals, and let's see. Oh yeah, that's where I found that Mephisto versus X Factor, $3. Let's see, what was it? One of the other cool things I found there, I don't remember what it was, but yeah, they have like just tons of amazing comics for like really cheap. It's really cool. So yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.